Yukendoit's Further Adventures in Japan.
Umeda, the headquarters for business in Osaka. If there was a business, it may be found here. From big to small, some make it, some don't. This is also a crossroad for many people meeting, working, eating, and playing. And it's a symbol of the city and of Japan. Hello, you wonderful people. In this place called Umeda, where business is serious and there is a little bit of fun, you wouldn't expect an American restaurant to show up right next to one of its most iconic buildings. In this little tiny alleyway, there's something that would make a man named Dave very, very proud. And it's not these girls being interviewed. It's this place right here, First Kitchen, which is in partnership with Wendy's. This is the first Wendy's in Osaka, and possibly in Japan. Now, even though this is the first Wendy's that's in Japan, they're actually making 3 right now. One near the aquarium and one in Namba. So this is the first one that's open. It opened yesterday. So let's go test out the food, see if it tastes like it does in America. So I think this is gonna be more Japanese than it is English, because it is 2 companies kind of mixed together. Like, I don't see Frosties on here. Like, they got melon floats. I don't know what that is. But they do have the Baconator. There's a lot on here. They've got pretzel burgers. Oh, thank you very much. So I got mushroom bacon fries and a mushroom burger. I don't think they make mushroom burgers in America. And also mayo garlic sauce. So vampires will really like me after this. So I was told by the people inside that this is the first time that Wendy's has come to Japan. And it's definitely got a unique menu. They've got like mushroom burgers and pretzel top burgers. So I don't think it's really Wendy's. I just think they got the brand name. And then they're like, well, we got the Baconator. The Baconator's in America. We could do that. People know the Terminator. That brand's pretty strong out here. I wonder if this is going to China next. The burger is pretty small. I thought it was going to be bigger. I paid about $11 altogether with all the food and drink. But then again, serving size is kind of relative in Japan. And just a look inside, just so you see, it looks like America, right? I will say that this tastes much fresher than a Wendy's hamburger. I haven't had a Wendy's hamburger in like 3 years because I don't remember the last time I had Wendy's. But gosh darn it, I'm having it now. Dave Thomas, you would be proud. I think what makes or breaks fast food places are the French fries. And even with all the toppings, these are just basically serviceable. Truly, I don't understand YouTube. Is this basically a mukbang review? Just eating and processing your thoughts through there? I think that's disgusting. Now the sauce, this mayo garlic sauce is really good. It's better than the burger. So on top of all this, Taco Bell is coming to Osaka too. It was just announced that Taco Bell is making its first appearance in Osaka. There's 4 in Tokyo. I went to one, and the ones in Tokyo serve beer. And the one out here is probably going to serve beer too. And so does this Wendy's sell beer. So if you come to Wendy's in Japan, you could drink beer. Though this Wendy's is in an alleyway, it does have a pretty impressive looking landscape. Not many places you can look over and see a Ferris wheel looming over you as you eat. This most definitely is not the most healthy meal I've had in the last... Whoops, there it goes. But it sure is tasty. Well, it was tasty, but I will say that I don't think I was that satisfied. It had the Wendy's name, but it didn't have the Wendy's taste. It certainly was a Philly meal, but I just don't feel like it's the same as the one in America. But then again, it is 2 companies that run this, so I guess it's Wendy's with the First Kitchen name. I guess that's branding for you, right? I figure while I'm here, might as well go check out Joyopolis, the Sega theme park arcade that they have up here. Also, I don't think I'll ever get on that Ferris wheel. It's too high and a little too scary for me. Because we all need a little joy in our life. Joyopolis. Also, if you're wondering, they have a cafe dedicated to that egg that just pukes and pees and poops on itself out here. Would you guys rather see me do a review on this? This kind of looks like it's trying to do that Anatawa no warehouse thing that's in Kawasaki. Like steampunk 90s. Of course, you can't say 90s without saying Sega! Of course, you can't see it. It's there though. It's blurry. It's there. Speaking of Sega, if you go in the App Store now, you can actually download free Sonic games and Sega games on the Sega Genesis. I think the theming in this place has kind of gone down because this place is about, I think, 15 years old or maybe even older. So I think they ripped out some of the aesthetic they wanted in here. Now it's just pink walls with crane games. Or as they call them out here, UFO catchers, because they look like UFOs. And you know what? Heck, you don't have to go to USJ. They've got Mario stuff here. Look at this, they got Mario Kart. You don't even have to go, it's right here. And in the bathroom, they do have pee games. You know what I'm doing right now. Trying to fill up a can of coffee. Ah, feels so much better. That's right. 521 milliliters. Actually, I had a bet between my friend Quan and I so you could beat each other in that peeing game thing. We got Super Smash and we went out to a Sega arcade place and just try to beat one another in a peeing contest. Check out the video if you want to see who won. They still do have their haunted house here with the living dolls, which Universal did last year at Halloween Horror Nights, and it was pretty good. I see some of these claw prizes. I wonder who would want a panda with a bunch of apples on its chest, or a round hamster, and of course, a hippopotamus. Why would you want a hippopotamus? But as they say, ours is not the reason why, ours is just to do and die. And this is their actual walkthrough haunted house. It actually looks pretty scary because it's under renovation. They do change it out every couple of years. Last year it was Sadako in 3D, which is still printed on this wall, maybe painted over because it looks like it was covered in paint, and I got to do this. But not to worry, it wasn't that good, but I did see the Resident Evil, or as they say out here, Biohazard haunted house that they had in the Odaiba version in Tokyo, and man, that was incredible. And they have a whole section here that's dedicated just for girls. You have to be a girl or with a girl to go in here. And by myself, how you guys doing? Where you can dress up and take crazy pictures of yourself looking all cute. It would seem as they're actually doing some renovations here because this was all covered in a different wallpaper last time I was here. Maybe they're trying to make it like the Odaiba one. Of course, the one in Odaiba though costs extra. And Odaiba's in Tokyo, by the way. That's where that big giant Gundam robot is. Everyone talks about that big giant robot. Believe me, Japan is not running out of those. And they do have a Phoenix Wright attraction, so if you want to be a lawyer, come here and study up. This is where you get your bar exam done. Right next to the Dark Escape 3D. And with my little bit of a food review and just kind of walk around here, I'm going to end it here saying you can do it, I can do it, we can all do it. You guys stay groovy and have a wonderful day. Was that hokey? That was a hokey ending, right? I think so. Stay groovy, guys. Bye.